to the COVID-19, we decided to cancel the project. So we submitted all the void cancellation papers, and we have two more to submit today. I was there 2 days ago, on Friday. And we're gonna submit the mechanical and the electrical void cancellation. So the subcontractor is signing this void paper today, so we can submit. So we just need, we need the city to process whatever we submit already last week, and plus this. So I don't know how long they're gonna take to process the
Excuse me,
cancellation.
is the inspector aware of this?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a question. Do they have to take out everything they've started?
As of today, I'm not positive. I just spoke with Mr. Polanco, and I'm going there tomorrow morning to verify that whatever was installed is actually taken out.
Yeah, the only thing that was installed was an electrical panel, and that already passed inspection and everything in the past, and the AC unit. So we decided to take the unit out because it's a warehouse, and we using it as a warehouse to
Right.
store stuff. So we took the unit down. I have photos, but the inspector gonna go there tomorrow and verify everything.
Okay, what do you suggest? The city, do you have a
when the-
recommendation?
I suggest
would
that,
you-
for appearance on the next special magistrate to verify that everything was done according to.
6?
Yeah.
I thought we were beyond that. All right, I'll move for a 56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All in favor?
Aye.
What about the fines? Do we have to extend those?
Do we extend that, or do we abate it?
Okay, we stay the fines. Okay.
Stay the fines.
I have a motion to stay the fines.
Second. What?
I can't do the motion.
Yeah.
And you just second my
Oh, I thought,
motion.
I thought Justin said it. Go ahead, Justin.
I'd like to make a motion to stay the fines.
Second.
I have a first by Justin, a second by William. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so you're good.
Thank you very much.
Not a
Bye-bye.
problem.
Sound is difficult.
I know it. I agree.
For me, it is. You're the only one I hear clear.
A second.
Our next case is on page 4. Inspector Jorge Martinez. Property address 1208 Northeast 12th Ave. Case number CE 2103-0297. Owner Diego Urdanivia, Vanessa Yaramillo. Notice posted at the property on 6/6/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 5/24/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Martinez for the city, presenting case number and address as read. The permits have been applied for, and the city is requesting for a 56-day extension.
A name and position?
Diego Urdanivia, I'm the owner of the
Okay.
property.
And thoughts?
Yeah, the permits have been applied for, and I'm requesting an extension. while
Okay, and
that
you're
goes
talking
through.
with the
Yes.
inspector? Okay, may I have a
Move for a
motion?
56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay, it passes.
Thank you.
Our next case is on page 6. Inspector Jose Saragusti. Property address 648 Pennsylvania Avenue. Case number BE 211-20038. Owner Marie D. Pierre Wilson Dormius. Notice posted at the property on 6/9/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 4/26/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. The case is not compliant. I will let the respondent to speak.
Good morning. My name is Paul Simpson. I'm the contractor for the owner. We applied for the permit to update the property. I checked on it on Friday. It already went through plumbing and waiting on structural and electrical. I spoke to the inspector this morning regarding the issue.
Are you keeping up in contact with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I will request for this case 56-day extension.
I move for a
Apply.
56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. It passes.
Thank you.
Our next case is on page 5, Inspector Jorge Martinez. Property address 3624 Northeast 25th Terrace. Owner Frederick A. Clark. Case number BE 2109-0206.
Wait a
Notice
second.
posted at the property.
He wasn't sworn in.
Notice posted at the property on 6/6/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard 4/26/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied. One moment, Inspector.
Go ahead and do the gentleman in the back also.
Inspector Martinez for the city, presenting case number not addressed as read. The permits have been applied for. The city is going to request a 56-day extension.
Name and position.
My name is Joseph Caruso. I'm here representing the contractor. It's true, we submitted the permits, and we would like the 56 days.
So you're representing the contractor?
Correct.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I move for a 56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. Agree?
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next case is on page 7. Property address 1448 Northwest 6th Street. Inspector Jose Saragusti. Owner Marglip Investments, LLC. Case number BE 2102-0069. Notice posted at the property on 6/9/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard 1/25/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $100 per day. Order recorded, not complied. There are 3 extensions noted.
Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city presenting the case as read. This case is not complied, but roof permit is in process since the 13th. City is requesting an extension for 56 days to comply. I will let this respondent to speak.
Miguel Pilgrim, owner. Thank you. That would be wonderful, Inspector.
And you're keeping in contact with him?
Consistently,
Okay.
quite frequently.
That's all it needs to be happening.
I move for a 56-day extension.
A second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All agree?
Aye.
Aye.
It passes.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay, at this time, this concludes all of our respondents. So we're going to go back to page 1. Inspector Alejandro Del Rio, property address 809 Northwest 18th Street, case number BE 211-00026, owner Holy Temple Restoration Ministries, Inc. Notice posted at the property on 5/26/22, posted at City Hall 6/14/22.
Good morning, Building Inspector Del Rio for the city, presenting case as read. I visited this property on October 6, 2021 in response to a complaint and observed that this single-family home has been converted into classrooms and is being used as part of the Holy Temple Christian Academy, a school located right next to it. The property was cited for the following violations. Florida Building Code 2020, Section 111.1.1, the use of this property has been changed from single-family home to school or classrooms without obtaining a certificate of occupancy. Florida Building Code 2020, Section 105.1, this building has been illegally altered and construction work illegally performed without obtaining the required permits in the following manner, but not limited to: interior and exterior alterations to convert single-family home into school, metal fence around the property, removal of driveway and modification of front yard, installation of shade structure in front of the yard, and installation of a secondary front door. This case was opened on October 1st, 2021. Inspection report was mailed to the property owner on October 6, 2021. Final notice was mailed on November 18, 2021. Notice of hearing was posted at the property on April 27, 2021. I talked to a couple times with people at this school and explained the violation. City is asking the board to find that the violation exists and to grant the property owner 56 days to come into compliance or a fine of $50 per day per violation thereafter.
Yes, Rhonda.
Good morning. Rana Montoya Hassan with the City Attorney's Office. I just wanted to add, and unfortunately, there's no respondent here, but when we did our agenda review, I checked with our zoning administrator, Mohammed Malik, and this property is zoned RDS 15. A school is not permitted in this zoning district. They could have a family daycare with a maximum of 5 children, but a school is not permitted on this property, can never be legal, so.
And, yeah, because what about the traffic count?
I'm sorry?
What about the added traffic count there now?
Yeah, no, it's never permitted, so in addition to what the inspector asked, and I know we don't have a respondent today, but I would also ask that there would be a mandatory reappearance, I know that's what it's called, even though they're not here, for August, because certainly we would not want the property owner to start having children come back in August because it never can be legalized.
And no permit has been applied for the fence or for the structure?
No, they haven't applied for any
But nothing.
permit so far.
Okay.
To make it clear, there is a school right next to this property. So basically what they are trying to do is add to the school using the next door property. So traffic and all that is already there.
Okay.
I have a motion. I move that we find for the city of violations exist as alleged and that we order the property owners to come into compliance by August 23rd, 2022, or a fine of $100 per day per violation would be imposed and recorded.
A second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. Do all agree?
Aye.
And the mandatory reappearance.
Oh, mandatory.
Well, it's coming anyways, isn't it? He's coming back anyways.
But for them to mandatory come to the hearing, like they're not here today. So for the owner to mandatory.
Yes, I think that would be.
I need a motion.
The motion includes mandatory appearance by the property owners.
A second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All agree?
Aye. Yes.
We have a respondent here, Inspector Jose Saragusti, page 9, property address 120 Northwest 16th Street. Case number BE 211-00149. Owner, Northwest 16th Street Land Trust, number 120 Trust, Florida Trust Services LLC trustee. Notice posted at the property on 6/8/22, posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 1/25/22 to comply by 2/22/22. One section at $25 per day, order recorded, not complied. City is requesting to impose fines of $875, which continues to accrue. There are 3 extensions noted. And the respondent has been sworn in already.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presenting the case as read. This case is not in compliance. The property has the permit in process. I will let the respondent to speak.
Good morning, my name is Jose, I'm the owner of the property.
Louder.
Good morning, my name is Jose, I'm the owner of the property.
Thank you.
At this point in time, the reason why it's been delayed is because we've been waiting for engineering and documentations, which I have here. All we're missing is his signature so it could be submitted. Once submitted, we can comply and get the original permits as needed.
Have you been talking with the inspector?
Yeah, I just spoke to him.
No, I mean, constantly.
Well, we speak at least, every time we got a hearing, at least once.
No,
prior
it
the
needs to be
hearing.
in between.
In between, just once maybe.
Okay.
The city is requesting an extension of 56 days.
I move for a 56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All agree?
Yes.
Aye.
It passes.
Thank you.
6 days.
Thank you.
He is, she isn't.
Our next case
Yeah,
is,
he was, he's.
one moment. What, no, what's the case? What page? Oh, no.
What page?
Inspector Jose Saragusti. Our next case is on page 9. Property address 367 West Dayton Circle. Owner, Memberline V. Pierre. Case number BE 2005-0004. Notice posted at the property on 6/9/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 3/23/21 to comply by 5/25/21. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied. City is requesting to impose fines of $1,750, which continues to accrue. There are four extensions noted.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presenting the case as read. The case is not in compliance, but the owner is working hard to have the permit issue. I will let the respondent to speak.
Good morning.
Name and
Good morning. So I'm working with.
No. Your name. State your name.
My name is Memberline V. Pierre.
And are you in your relation to the property?
Yes, ma'am.
Is?
So when now I'm working with.
Okay.
You don't hear me good?
It's kind of like an echo. Go ahead.
Because I'm scared. Yeah, so when I'm working with a new architect, so I only put the permit, the revision number 2, and the city will still review so I'm waiting for the city.
He says you're working with him.
Yes.
Yeah, we are in contact, and I will the city requesting 56-day extension for this to
I move for a
comply.
56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by William and a second by Justin. All agree?
Aye.
No oppose? It passes. Do we have to do the fines? No, you don't have to. Do the stay 'em? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have 56 days to keep working with him.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up.
So you don't know when the city gonna be finished with you?
I don't know really that, no. But you need to make the follow-up. I will I will talk with you.
Oh, you have the next case.
Yeah.
Follow with the building department. And then you have to go in and. Maybe you should go down there and speak with someone. Okay? Our next case, we're going back to page 1. New business, property address 1624 Northeast 7th Street. Case number BE 211-00095. Owner, Tyrone Fam Trust 2021. Norman Tyrone Trustee. Notice posted at the property on 6/2/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presenting the case as read. This case was opened in October 6, 2021. I inspect the property and found a new roof tile, carport, chimney, and parapet demolition. Also, AC air conditioning relocation and new entrance door. Inspection report was mailed out on October 11, 2021. Final notice was mailed on November 9, 2021. Notice of hearing was mailed on May 6, 2022. Permit for carport demolition and mechanical permit are issued. I called the property owner in June 3rd and June 13 and let him know that they are missing the door permit, entrance door permit. This property has been cited by Florida Building Code 2020 under section 105.1, work without permit. The city is requesting 56 days to comply or $50 per day thereafter.
I have a motion.
Okay.
I move that we fine for the city and the violations exist as alleged, and we order the property owners to come into compliance by 8/23/2022, or a fine of $50 per day per violation would be imposed and recorded.
Second.
First by William and a second by Justin. All agree?
Aye? Yes.
Passes.
Thank you.
Our next case is at the bottom of page 1, property address 1910 Northeast 7th Court, case number BE 211-00208, owner Jerome Fam Trust 2021, Norman Jerome trustee. Notice posted at the property on 6/2/22, posted at City Hall 6/14/22.
Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city presenting the case as read. This case was opened on October 10th, 2021. Inspector Alexander Albores inspected the property and found a porch enclosure with new windows and doors. Inspection report was mailed on November 5th, 2021. Final notice was mailed on November 29, 2021, and notice of hearing was mailed on May 6, 2022. I inspect the property in June 6, 2022, and try to make a contact with the owner. I post my car in the case with the case information, and no contact has been made. The property has been cited by Florida Building Code 2020 under section 105.1, work without permit. The city is requesting 56 days to comply or $50 per day thereafter.
I have a motion. Two by the same owner. I move that we fine for the city of violations exist as alleged, and we order the property owner to come into compliance by 8/23/2022, or a fine of $50 per day per violation would be imposed.
Do I have a second?
Second.
First by William, a second by Justin. Do all agree?
Yep. Aye.
Aye.
It passes.
Sorry. Our next case is at the bottom of page 2, property address 1952 Northwest 9th Ave, case number BE 2201-0036, owner Suntrax Corp. in care of Hadiga Hayter. Notice posted at the property on 6/8/22, posted at City Hall 6/14/22.
Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city presenting the case as read. This case was opened on January 1st, 2022. I inspect the property with Inspector Jorge Martinez and found a good fence and dumpster enclosure. Inspection report was mailed on January 7, 2022. Final notice was mailed on February 9, 2022, and notice of hearing was mailed on May 6, 2022. I returned to the property on June 7 to try to make a contact with the property owner, and the tenant gave me the owner information. I called them and no answer. No permit issue for this violation. The property has been cited by Florida Building Code 2020 under section 105.1, work without permit. City is requesting 56 days to comply or $50 per day thereafter.
I have a motion. I move that we fine for the city and the violations exist as alleged, and that we order the property owners to come into compliance by 8/23/2022, or a fine of $50 per day per violation would be imposed and recorded.
Second.
First by William, a second by Justin. All agree?
Aye. Yes.
It passes.
Thank you.
Our next case is at the top of page 3, Inspector Leonardo Martinez. Property address 2621 Northeast 13th Court. Owner G.S. Leeward LLC. Case number BE 211-20050. Notice posted at the property on 5/25/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 4/26/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Morning, Board. Inspector Martinez representing the city. Case announced as read. This case has been open since 2021. There are still standing corrections that they haven't been answered. I will propose to schedule this case for master hearing.
Massey.
Our next case, Inspector Alejandro Del Rio. Property address 1952 Northwest 9th Ave. Owner Suntrax Corp. in care of Hadiga Hayder. Case number BE 22010033. Notice posted at the property on 6/3/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 5/24/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Building Inspector Alejandro Del Rio, updating case as read. No permit has been applied for. I haven't received any response from the property owner. I'm requesting the case to come back as a Massey.
Massey.
Moving on to page 4, Inspector Jorge Martinez. Property address 701 Northeast 17th Way. Owner Monica Folker. Case number BE 211-20118. Notice posted at the property on 6/6/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 4/26/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Martinez for the city, presenting case number and address as read. This case is complied.
Hey, next.
We need to abate any fines?
No, there are no fines. Moving on to page 5, Inspector Jose Saragusti, property address 496 West Melrose Circle, case number BE 21090001. Owner Soroya E. Dennis. Notice posted at the property on 6/9/22, posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 3/22/22 to comply by 4/26/22. One section at $25 per day. Order recorded. Not complied. There is one extension noted.
Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. This case is not to comply. No permit issue. The city is requesting the case return as a Massey hearing.
Massey.
Comes back as a Massey.
At the bottom of page 5, property address 916 Northwest 3rd Ave. Owner 916 Northwest 3rd Avenue LLC. Case number BE 211-00212. Notice posted at the property on 6/8/22. Posted at City Hall 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 2/22/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $100 per day. Order recorded, not complied. There are two extensions noted.
Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. This case is not comply. No permit issue. The city is requesting the case return as a Massey hearing.
Massey. Yep.
A Massey.
Moving on to the bottom of page 6, property address 1220 Northeast 16th Ave. Case number BE 211-20141. Owner Tyrone Family Trust, Norman Tyrone trustee. Notice posted at the property on 6/2/22. Posted at City Hall on 6/14/22. This case was first heard 5/24/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $50 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Saragusti on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. This case is not comply. City is requesting this case to return as a Massey.
Massey, Massey.
Comes back as a Massey.
Page 7, property address 100 South Gordon Road, case number CE 19070367. Owner Yvonne E. Reed. Notice posted at the property on 6/7/22. posted at City Hall on 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 5/24/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $100 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
We also have a mandatory appearance, right?
Yes, but the inspector will give you an update on that.
Yes.
And also, Yvette sent the letters that she faxed.
That was the letter. Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah, okay.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case as read. This case is not complied, but Ms. Tasha Williams talked with the owner. They already submit the permit for demolition for the property. They are in the process. For that one, the city is requesting 56 days to comply.
You all right with that?
I will let the lawyer.
Yeah, just to and Ronald Montoya Hassan with the City Attorney's Office. Just to clarify, you all may recall last time there was an letter from counsel. He emailed everybody in the United States of America. He withdrew. He was very clear last week, I want to say, that he was no longer representing Ms. Reed. And, you know, I communicated the concern that we did have the mandatory reappearance, that the board wanted to see some action on the property, but certainly since the property owner is now in direct communication with the inspector, obviously, you know, I'm fully supportive of that additional time, but just wanted to update the board on that's where we're at.
Okay. I move for a 56-day extension.
Second.
Second.
I have first by William, a second by Justin. Everyone agree?
Yes, aye.
It passes.
Okay, moving on to page 8. Property address 1618 Southeast 14th Street. Owner Peter F. Holmes. Case number BE 2106-0132. Notice posted at the property on 6/8/22. Posted at City Hall on 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 5/24/22 to comply by 6/28/22. One section at $10 per day. Order recorded, not complied.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, updating the case ahead. This case now is complied. They opened a permit yesterday. That for that one, the case is complied.
Okay, it's complied.
Okay, we have a respondent here on page 9.
403.
Okay, 403. Okay, I'll go ahead and read that one in. Property address 403 Southwest 11th Ave. Owner Zachary G. Heisner. Case number BE 211-00138. Notice posted at the property on 6/9/22. Posted at City Hall on 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 2/22/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $25 per day. Order recorded, not complied. City is requesting to impose fines of $675, which continues to accrue, and there are 2 extensions noted.
Inspector Saragusti, on behalf of the city, presenting the case as read. This case is not complied, but the fence permit is awaiting permit issuance, because for that it will be ready. It will be issued in 2-3 days. I will let the respondent speak.
Your name and relation to the
Zach
property.
Eisner, I own the property. I was here 35 days ago, plus or minus, and I was granted an extension. I was told by Carmen last time I was here I had to get her a survey. I did that. It took about 2 weeks. Everyone's busy now, like everyone in real estate. I submitted the survey on Thursday. I was given the go-ahead in the online system. I paid the fees. On there, the condition was contact Trish Logan. I did that Friday. She's out of the office till Wednesday. So, I mean, I have all the fees paid. I'm in the system. I'm just waiting on approval to.
Okay.
56.
City is
I move for a
city requesting
56-day
an
extension.
56-day extension.
I'd like to make a motion for a 56-day extension.
Second.
I have a first by Justin, a second by William.
And
All agree? It's
Thank-
passed. Good
Thank you all
luck.
very much. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.
Our next case is at the top of page 9. Inspector Leonardo Martinez. Property address 420 Southwest 18th Ave. Case number BE 2108-0069. Owner Chris Lee. Notice posted at the property on 6/9/22. Posted at City Hall on 6/14/22. This case was first heard on 1/25/22 to comply by 4/26/22. One section at $25 per day, order recorded, not complied. City is requesting to impose fines of $850, which continues to accrue. There's one extension noted. Oh, so no one was gonna tell me that Inspector Martinez is not here?
Okay, so he left, so.
Normally, they just want the case to be imposed. The respondent didn't show up. He doesn't really have an update. It's not.
So they want a mass, no, they want a.
Oh, this is a massy, so the inspector is
So it's not
requesting,
complied with, correct?
the inspector is requesting to have the fines imposed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I move that we find that the violations were not complied with by the amount ordered, and therefore we impose a fine of, is that $675? No.
800.
$850.
$850
Yep.
per section violation, per violation as stated in the first order.
And continue to accrue.
Okay. And continue to accrue. Hope that was correct.
Second.
Motion by William, a second by Justin, all agree?
Aye. Yes.
Opposed? We have one opposed. It passes.
Okay. Our next case at the top of page 10, property address 92 Hendricks Isle, case number BE 211-10145, owner Sun Ray 1 LLC, Inspector Nash Maddock, notice posted at the property on 6/3/22, posted at City Hall on 6/14/22. This case was first heard 1/25/22 to comply by 3/22/22. One section at $100 per day, order recorded. The case is complied, whereas one extension noted.
Good morning. Inspector Maddock, updating the case. As Tasha read, it's complied. We're here to impose the fines, full amount of fines.
I didn't get the page.
10
at the top.
So it's not complied with?
It is complied, yes.
It is complied, but you still want to impose the fines?
Yeah.
Well, it's what they owe for the, since the last hearing.
So you do a motion that it's complied, but that you have to impose the fines.
I move that we find that the violation was complied with by the date order, that we impose a fine of
$1,500.
$1,500 for the days for which the property was out of compliance,
Yes.
And continue to accrue.
and continue to.
Well, it's complied, so it
No,
wouldn't
they don't-
continue.
No, it's complied.
Yeah.
They're not
Can
accruing
be
anymore.
recorded, I guess.
Yeah.
That's confusing. Why are we, can I ask about that?
I'd like to make a motion to abate the fines.
Yeah.
Why would,
Why would we not? Because the city wants the fines?
Rhonda,
We need an explanation, sorry.
Kimberly?
It's uneven.
I'm sorry.
Nash, was the structure demolished?
No, it wasn't. It was a repair on the existing structure.
So, Ronald Montoya Hassan with the City Attorney's Office. So, it's obviously up to the building department if they want to request the imposition of fines based upon the history of the case. Obviously, the property owner is not here. I don't know, obviously, they're going to know best about the property owner's responsiveness or lack thereof. And the board could also choose, instead of imposing the fines, they could either vacate the fines, or you could impose administrative costs to at least recoup the city's cost in prosecuting the case.
Do we have an idea what that cost would be?
The inspector
No,
hopefully will.
but the cost of all the inspections and everything that was done, it would outweigh the cost of fines.
I
Right?
would.
We had over 23 inspections on
I
that.
would,
And that's why I'm going to guess, that's probably a
Yes,
reasonable.
yeah.
I missed that,
assumption.
43 inspections?
23 inspections.
23 inspections?
And
That would exceed the cost of the fine.
Okay, I stand by my motion.
A second.
Do we have it agree? I need a vote.
Is there a second?
Yes.
Second.
No, I'm opposed.
Okay,
Yes.
we have 3-1, so it is go-throughs.
Okay, imposed. And case BE 211-20017 has been withdrawn. is in compliance and has been withdrawn.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it states that in your agenda.
So I need a motion for the page, whatever it is.
So this concludes our case.
Yes. this
Do we have
includes-
minutes from last month?
But I need somebody to put in the minutes about page 11.
Oh,
I move we accept.
Huh?
Tell me what to.
Page 11, you just need to approve page 11.
I approve page 11.
Second.
I have it first by William, by Justin.
Highly effective.
and we have the minutes from the May 24, 2022 hearing.
I need a motion to put in the minutes for the,
Make a motion, we approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Second.
first by William, second by Justin, I'll agree.
Aye.
A new indoor record.
So we're
Is there
gonna-
any business for the city?
No.
No?
Yeah, we'll tell Patrick that we beat 10 o'clock.
Repeat his record.
Patrick, me and Mark.
Well, I was thinking of Patrick
Oh.
before that. When we get, he used to stay here until 3 in the afternoon.
Right. This concludes our June 28th, 2022 Code Enforcement Board hearing. Thank you.